Good afternoon, everyone. It's a bit later in the afternoon and I need light in here, but still kind of afternoon. Anyways, I have a little thrift haul and that's what I got. Not too much. So the first thing is the Black Stories. It was 50 cents. And these are Christmas Black Stories. I have two different ones. Christmas is not one of them. It's creepy stories. So it's a card game. So the one who has the card reads the text on the back side and then reads what's on the front to the others, and they have to ask questions, yes and no questions, to find out what actually happened. It can be so much fun. So the next item I got is this one. It's one of these gingerbread tins, and that was 20 cents. And I like these. Also, I'm pretty sure this is holly. I think it might be holly and holly berries, because that looks like holly berries. And looks pretty neat on the inside. I still have to clean off something from it's a bit sticky. There was some sticky tape on it. Oh, that's oh, I didn't realize it's that company. That means I might be able to eat them if I find them this year. Could I? Well, it contains honey, but apart from the honey... Oh, I just realized the bottom part is English. Yeah, so if you're interested, if you find these are really neat, and they go in my Christmas decor this year. And that thing I got for free, it's an earring, and the wood just looked so freaking nice. I tried to remove the wood from the metal. I don't have holes in my ears, I wouldn't use these. And jeez, I thought about turning those into pendants for necklaces or something like that, maybe. Yeah. And there was something else. Salvation Army. This is from Salvation Army. And this week, you see this on the left. They had on Monday or Tuesday, Monday, all blankets half price, and a blanket is €5. So I got this one, which is made of cotton and poly something, but it's mostly cotton. It says it's allergy friendly. And then this vintage one here. I couldn't read the label anymore. The only thing I was able to read was wash at 30 degrees maximum. And it's an old one. It's a GDR label. It's somewhere. Oh, there it is. See, it's pretty much broken. I think you're not supposed to put it in a dryer and not chemically clean it, and I don't know. It's falling apart. And it doesn't say what it's made of. But I am really sure that this is wool. Oh, and I should show you. The other side is reverse. So this is really pretty, the dark brown and this cream color. And I need something warm for winter. And the cats, both of them, like to sleep on it, so that's fine. Today from Salvation Army, I got this plate. I just saw that pattern and thought, oh wow, that's pretty. 20 cents. And it's also a made in GDR. It's a soup plate, but can be used as a regular plate if you want to. Oh, the camera has problems. Yeah, 20 cents is like nothing, and 30 cents for this book. I was so sure I don't have this, and I have that book, but this one is in a much better condition. It's the same issue. The same one. It's really the exact same book, just this one is in a better condition, and my cat is just doing something. Do you see that moving here? Move. Where's my finger? There. Oh dear, I just thought I had recorded this and I haven't. Yay! So when I was at work yesterday, I deliver a free newspaper, and a part of where I go, part of the area I have, is little houses, and someone had put something in the front yard with a note that said, for free. And those Christmas baubles you see here came in this box, and it had rained earlier that day and everything got wet. So I will not use this box, even though it's vintage. But it's pretty much boring, and it's falling apart, and yeah, it smells like basement. Literally, it smells like basement. I don't want to keep this thing. But these are the baubles. They are vintage. So these round ones have rusty topper thingies here. And the other ones have these. They say made GDR, not even made in GDR. They say made GDR, which is interesting. A lot of them are broken here. So that's probably why they wanted to get rid of it. And there's half of one of these hanger thingies that go inside, and here it just broke. These that hold these topper thingies in place. So they had 3 different shapes. This one reminds me to a grenade, kind of, from the shape. The other one is a bit like a bell, and yeah, the round ones. I definitely want to keep the round ones. I'm not sure if I want to keep these, but maybe I find something and I can craft with those. I'm not sure. But I have to be careful, and I have to find a box where I can safely store them. What also was in here was a broken straw star. I'm sorry. It's falling apart even more. Someone must have made this thing. And I also found a piece of foliage in here. Well, that's interesting. Looks like rose leaves. Yeah. That box really smells so much like basement. It's terrible. Ew. But what I also had was this. It's so dirty I haven't cleaned it. I'm sure it has seen better days, but the only thing I'm gonna do with it is clean. And that's going to be it. I will not repaint it or anything. Nothing is loose here. That's still a good condition. It just doesn't look that nice anymore, but I will keep it. It's like flower stand. Yeah. And I'm happy about that. So also finding vintage Christmas stuff, or Christmas stuff in general, when you want to thrift this time of the year, it's just mostly basically impossible. So I'm happy about that. I think they're going to start in November to put out that stuff. So I still gotta be patient. So there is no Thriftmas in July for me. There is also no Halloween stuff to be thrifted here. It's just not popular enough. It's getting more and more popular, but it's not popular enough. So yeah, that's just how it is here. But Easter is Easter is popular enough, so you can find vintage and other used Easter items around Easter in thrift stores. Gosh, I cannot speak anymore today. Doing videos in the evening is not the best idea, I must say. I'm sorry. I did quite some cycling today. And I'm a bit exhausted from that, and I'm also still a bit exhausted from yesterday from work. Because it's physically exhausting for me. But I do it, and yeah, you gotta stay fit, right? Fit and healthy somehow, at least. Not that I'm a healthy person, but yeah, I try my best. And yeah, there's still a cat here. He doesn't want to say anything. Oh, there was Bugger, Bugger, Bugger. He's so cute. When you don't think of everything, I forgot these. They were for free. So I want to craft something. I do not want to do cross stitch or anything, even though it's meant for cross stitching, especially these. I want to crochet with them. I have a project in mind, and these are so many different colors. I just want to use them, and I'm happy. Some of these are definitely vintage. I mean, look at this. It says it gives you the GDR price of 65 pennies, which is interesting. Oh gosh. That company probably doesn't exist anymore. Oh man. That's nice. Yeah, seeing these old banderoles on them. Made in Denmark. Oh, that's a newer one. Whoa, that's wool. I had no idea. I thought that was all just old and yeah, plasticky stuff, and this stuff I assume is cotton. Some of these also have these old tags on them. So they were 45 pennies. Does it even say what it's made of? Oh gosh, it's so hard to read. Yes, it's cotton. There it says Baumwolle, which means cotton. Right under the word Perlgarn and above the EVP, the price. 5 grams. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm holding it as still as possible, but the optical zoom thing makes it look shaky. Anyways, oh, look at this one. Well, that looks pretty. But I don't know if this is vintage. The made in Denmark stuff. No idea. But yeah, they had a huge box with all that stuff, and they just put it in the free section, and I thought, yep, I'm going to take this. I have a few little projects in mind that I want to do, and this is perfect. So yeah. Okay, I just thought I'd give you a little bonus and give Miss Stonehome a little eye candy here. I know she likes these old vintage labels. So these 4 were all in these little balls here. So I have put them in this tin that I got from another thrift haul. This tin here I got from a flea market several years ago. And this is the lid for it. So it says VEB Nadelwerk, Ichtershausen, Tür. Tür is probably standing for Thüringen. So Plastikkopf Stahlnadeln. So I don't know what type of needles they had in here, but something with needles. So this is a vintage box. I have another one somewhere. I think it has buttons in it. So these are all the for the stitching. And I got these 3 different ones. It says Sachsenring Glauchau. You can wash it at 95 degrees Celsius. The price was 30 pennies. VEB Zwirnerei. Sachsenring Glauchau ist die. VEB Zwirnerei Sachsenring Glauchau. And it's 8 meters. Sari is the brand, I guess. And this is also Sari. You can hardly see the S here, but this is a different label. And this is 10 meters. What does it say? Kochecht. Oh, that means you can wash it at 100 degrees Celsius. And 100, you could basically do it. Washing machines do a absolute maximum of 95 degrees. And mine does only 90, but it's still super duper hot. And Kochecht means you can basically boil it, put it in boiling water. Gosh, I'm filming the ground here, I'm sorry. So, what else does it say? Gebrüder Wolf in Verwaltung, Neukirchen, Pl, whatever the Pl stands for. I don't know. Did I show this one? Also 10 meters. Also says Stick Twist. I'm sorry for filming the floor. I do not have a pretty floor, okay? It looks terrible. It's also original GDR. Also says Kochecht. It's also Glauchau. Etikett nicht abstreifen. Dagegen Fadenende herausziehen. That says you don't need to put this away to use the thread, which is interesting. So, oof, my back hurts. So I got these different ones. I don't know what the 50-50% is. 50-50 what? 50% wool and 50% plastic. And at the bottom of this banderole it says the same. You don't have to remove the banderole to get the thread out. This is VEB Alvo Altenberger Wollspinnerei. I cannot tell you where Altenberg is, but we have a Altenberger Straße that would be in Altenberg Street, so named after Altenberg. This is completely made of plastic. That's what I showed you earlier. So these labels are very, very similar. And this one is made of wool. No, not true. No, sorry. Also plastic. Well, that's weird. Because these are... yeah, they're made of the same stuff, but this one feels softer than this one and less plasticky, and it's more shiny, and that's kind of weird. The other ones are these newer ones that are probably not vintage. It says they are... I think this is the ones that say made in Denmark. Yep. Those are made in Denmark. And I got these 3 different ones. But they are probably not vintage. They have the wool icon on it. That means they are made of wool. I got the anchor stuff. Pure new wool, made in the UK. Oh, interesting. I think that's the only one that says made in the UK, because the other ones... oh, I forgot one. Are these. Made in Denmark. Yep. So this is this stuff. That is a little bonus shaky hand video. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and see you next video. Bye.